Hey everyone, let's just dive right into this explainer. If you've been tuning into the Indian Premier League matches lately, you've definitely noticed a very specific, recurring little graphic. You know the moment. You're sitting there, the tension is super high, a bowler delivers a crucial dot ball, and suddenly, pop! A little green tree emoji appears on your screen right next to the score. It's a totally familiar sight by now, but it brings up a really massive question. Are those digital trees actually translating into real-world forests? Or is this just a clever optical illusion for the fans? Well, that is exactly what we're going to uncover today. And look, it's a question we absolutely have to ask, right? Because let's be completely honest, in today's world, it is entirely natural to be a bit skeptical. Millions of viewers are glued to their screens during the IPL. I mean, it's one of the most watched sporting events on the planet. Showing a tree emoji is fantastic brand marketing, but is it just a gimmick? Is it just corporate greenwashing designed to make a massive audience feel good? Or are actual physical trees being planted in the dirt? Our goal today is to analyze if this project actually balances that savvy brand marketing with genuine environmental impact, using the hard data. All right, Section 1, Math Behind the Green Dot. So this whole initiative was officially launched back in 2023 as a joint effort between the Tata Group and the BCCI. And here is their core promise: 500. For every single dot ball bowled during the playoff matches, meaning a delivery where the batting team scores 0 runs, the organizers pledged to plant 500 trees. Just wrap your head around that scale for a second. One single delivery, a fleeting second in a cricket match, equals 500 new trees. It is an incredibly ambitious pledge. But to really get a feel for the impact, we've got to look at how fast those individual deliveries add up. Looking at the data leading up to 2026, research shows that in just the playoff phase of a single season alone, bowlers deliver more than 300 dot balls. So, do the math. When you multiply those 300-plus dot balls by that 500 tree promise, wow, you are looking at an astonishing 150,000 to 200,000 trees being pledged every single year. We are no longer talking about a cute little community garden here. We are talking about massive, sprawling forests generated by a single cricket tournament. Moving on to Section 2, where are the trees? So where are they? Well, these trees aren't just remaining on a spreadsheet somewhere. They are being strategically planted across India in regions that desperately need a boost. Take the drought-prone Marathwada region of Maharashtra, for example. They've partnered with the NGO Say Trees to grow Miyawaki forests over thousands of acres. Then, if you move over to Rajasthan, specifically the Aravalli Hills, the focus shifts to greening completely barren lands, literally bringing life back to exhausted soil. And down in Madhya Pradesh and Karnataka, the strategy shifts yet again. Here, they're planting fruit-bearing trees along riverbanks and in rural belts, which is awesome because it not only helps the environment, but actually supports the local agricultural economy. They're tailoring the planting to exactly what each region needs. Which brings us to Section 3, Proof, Geotagging and Survival. Now, it's one thing to drop a sapling into the dirt, right? It's another thing entirely to guarantee it actually grows. To prove actual environmental impact and ensure this isn't just some marketing ploy, Tata Motors uses geotagging. Basically, this technology adds precise geographical metadata to every single tree planted. This means they aren't just tossing seeds and walking away or just counting saplings for a quick press release. They use this metadata to track the exact location of the plants and guarantee a rigorous 3-year care and maintenance program for each one. This completely dismantles the whole plant and forget PR narrative. It proves a closely monitored long-term commitment. And here is the absolute kicker, the hardest data point we have. Based on 2026 data, there is a massive 80% survival rate. That means 8 out of every 10 trees planted through this initiative are alive, thriving, and actively contributing to the ecosystem. Honestly, in the world of massive reforestation projects, an 80% survival rate is a phenomenal success. This verifiable data effectively settles the debate. This initiative successfully balances a brilliant brand marketing campaign with genuine, highly measurable environmental impact. Section 4, Cricket's Environmental Sixer. As we wrap up this explainer, we kind of have to recognize how this fundamentally changes how we view the sport itself. Think about it. A dot ball is no longer an empty delivery. It's literally a new oxygen factory taking root in India. Every time a batter swings and misses or carefully defends a pitch during the playoffs, they aren't just stalling the scoreboard. They are triggering a chain reaction that results in hundreds of living, breathing trees going into the ground. This intersection of massive sports entertainment and rigorous environmentalism is a real game changer, an absolute sixer. Which leaves us with one final thought for you to ponder.
Knowing that these aren't just little digital emojis on your screen, but real Miyawaki forests, greened hills, and fruit-bearing riverbanks with an 80% survival rate, would you want to visit an IPL forest near you? It is just wild to think that the thrill of a cricket match is physically transforming the landscape around us. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and hey, the next time you see that green dot pop up, you'll know exactly the massive real-world impact